Boom. Snap your fingers and they're all gone. What do I mean? Well, in life, we are on a journey. We get to a point where we potentially end up having children. And we have only so many years with them. And, snap of the fingers, our kids are growing up and gone. And every moment that we have with our children, or every moment that you have with your children, if they're still younger, my kids are all growing up. I'm an empty nester now. Our kids are, they're gone. They're not around anymore. And all those little memories or all those little moments or things that you were involved in, you may have been present. So you may have gone on holidays. You may have taken them to the park. You may have done so many different things with them, but you weren't really present. You weren't really happy because your mind was in your job, your career, or oh my goodness, I'm day 3 of holidays and I got to be back to work in 4 days. Or if you're on a 2-week vacation, you're thinking to yourself, oh goodness, 11 days from now, holidays is over, and you're not really present. We had a call this week where one of my mentors, Ed, talked about that, and it really was, made me think. It was very profound. And I wanted to make sure I shared that with, the listening audience, the people that listen to me, the people that maybe I have an effect on and I can touch and reach out to, that, when your children are growing up, whether your kids are teenagers now or they're infants or they're, toddlers or whatever age they're at, teenagers, even when they're adults now, when you're with your children and around those that you love, make sure you're relishing and being happy in that moment. And I had to think back on, yes, I have many happy moments, but there was times where I was worried about, oh my goodness, I can't afford this holiday, yet we're on the holiday, or I'm worried about pinching pennies or whatever the case may be so that I can finish the holiday off. Yet I'm forgetting about the happiness in the moment that I'm on a holiday, that I'm with my loved ones, that I'm with my kids. And, it disappears in a heartbeat. Don't ever forget, it's just a snap of the fingers and they're growing up and now they're adults. And now I know with my adult children, I relish when I get to hang out with them, though, it's not frequent as I'd like to sometimes. And the time that we're together is very short. I try to make sure that I'm in that moment, that I'm happy, that I'm not concerned about other things. I'm not concerned about, oh, when they leave, I got to do this, I got to do that. Maybe I got to do my video, or maybe I've got to respond to this email. I'm in the moment, right? So once I'm present with my loved ones, no matter what age, make sure that you are doing what I work on all the time, to be happy in that moment, because you don't know if you're going to have another moment. So I don't wish for that I had more holidays with my kids, like Ed talked about. How did he put it? I don't wish for more holidays. I don't wish for more money. I wish to be happier. I wish I would have been happier in those moments with my kids. And again, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of great moments with my children when they were growing up. But when I look back on it, I could have been happier. So if I had one wish for myself and for you, is that I wish I would have enjoyed those moments even more than I did, that I would have been happier. So again, if you have kids still at home, it's still not too late. When you're present with them, be happy. Be as happy as you can possibly be that you have that moment, and don't think about, oh my goodness, when we're done watching, we're at the park, or we're watching a movie, or we're playing games, or whatever, we're kicking the ball around, or whatever activity it is. Maybe you're out at the lake, maybe you're just on any type of holiday. Don't think about what's going to happen or worry about what's going to happen when that event is done. Whether it's a day, a week, 2 weeks, or whatever it is, whether it's an hour, be happy in that moment. And that is what my message is for you today is, again, I don't necessarily have regrets. I just wish I would have been happier. I would have had more happiness in all those moments and not been thinking about all the things that I couldn't control because they hadn't happened yet. Meaning once the holiday's over, once that hour event or 2 hours or whatever you're doing with your family is over, then worry about whatever if you need to be. But really, at the end of the day, worry, it just means a waste of your energy, a waste of your life. I've had those talks before, and I'll probably do one again about it, because it is something that is gripping our society even more today during this pandemic and all this political crap that's going on around our world today. So why do I talk to you about all this stuff? Because I want you to give a heck, because I give a heck. I give a heck enough to put myself out on the line to talk to you about the fact that I'm certainly far from perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes, but the biggest thing I wish I would have done more of, and you still have time if your family's still at home, is to be happier in the moments when you are spending time with your family and not worrying about what's going to happen minutes, moments, weeks, days, months, years later. Worry about the fact of being present in the moment and be happier. Just be happy, right? So feel free to DM me, drop me a comment below if you like this, give me a like, share it, whatever the case may be. I just want to tell you again, I appreciate all of you and all the support you've given me over these last, I'm not even sure what day I'm on now. I don't know. I think it's around day 170 that I've been doing these videos. And I, again, appreciate all of you. And to end all this, why do I do all this? Because I give a heck. Peace out, and God bless you all. Talk to you tomorrow.